my loves. It's your girl, Corey Love. You already know I'm back with another Carefree Cinema conversation. And I hope you guys can hear me. Um, Listen, this is season 6, episode 1. So we're starting it off with the cast, the writer of Ace of Spades, the series that is. So if you're not already following them, make sure that you get to follow them tonight so that you can be up to date on everything that they have going. So I'm super duper excited. My platform, as you know, is a positive space for all things independent film. I keep it real, but I stay positive as well. Make sure that I do that so that everybody can feel at home and everything. So if this is your first time, welcome. If you're a returning guest, as always, thanks for rocking with your girl. You already know my motto. If there is no you, there will be no Corey Love show. My mic doesn't want to stay up. Hold on, y'all. All right, it's always something, but I'm here. And again, if you're not already following, make sure you follow me across all platforms, The Corey Love Show, and on YouTube at Corey Love TV. And we're going to get started. Your host, Corey Love. That's me. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in our guest. Listen, we're not playing no type of cards tonight. Our focus is on the Ace of Spades. So welcome.
Hi. Hey, everyone.
Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. And I'm not even going to waste any time. I'm so excited about this interview. I just want to jump right on into the questions if you guys are okay with that.
Yes, we are. Or we rock. Rock.
Oh, rock. You got to stay with us, okay? Stay with us.
I'm sorry.
You fine, Rock. Okay. Now, Katie, what's really so amazing or interesting to me is it's not easy for everyone to write a full feature, much less a series. And you don't only have 1 season, 2 seasons, you're on to the 3rd season. So clearly you have a gift in this writing thing, right?
Thank you.
And so did you always see it becoming a full series, or was it supposed to be a feature film?
Always a series. I love writing series.
Okay. Good. Now, how did you develop the personalities of each character? Because they're all so distinctive. So,
Yes,
everybody's crazy about Ace. We know that. Mm-hmm. And everyone else, Detective Kelly's coming out. You were there. Tell us, how did you develop the personalities of each character?
So I'll start with Claire first, who plays Detective Kelly. She is new to the series, but she does a dope job as Detective Kelly. So I knew I wanted this season, I wanted to open it up a little more, and I wanted to bring in the role of law enforcement a little more. Like, I play in a show as Detective Bland, but I'm like, okay, I need someone else besides me, because I don't act, I just jumped in there. So I said, I want a detective. And I want her to be sharp, and I want her to, be straight to the point and direct. So I put out some auditions, and Clara came, and she fit that bill. She was able to be direct, strong-willed, but also when you see her in season 3, she reminds you of one of those shows where she it's a cat and mouse, but it's also she really wants to know what's going on. She really is a good investigator. So
So who's a good cop, bad cop? Which one?
We both good cops. We both want to get aced. We both want to, bring better things to the community.
So those of you that are tuning in, if you don't know what the Ace of Spades series is about, it's basically about a drug kingpin. Queenpin, right? Queenpin. Ace, who is here on the screen as well. So tell them a little bit about your character, Ace.
Well, Ace is a queen pin. She is about her money. Okay. She is about her money. And one thing she does not agree with is somebody playing her sick or crazy. Okay. When it comes to that money, if you come between my family or my money, you got to go.
Something. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, and I have to let people know, just because I'm a woman, you're not gonna play no games with me.
Period.
You're gonna give me the same respect that you would give him.
Now, I don't know if you guys have watched Queen of the South. I don't know if you're familiar with that
Yes,
series.
I've seen
So
it.
when I see Ace acting, I'm like, yeah, this series need to keep going because
Thank
that's
you.
what I see. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
that's
Thank you.
a compliment too. So
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, yes,
Appreciate
yes,
it.
yes.
now, Rock, when you were casted, right? Whether it's through self tape or in person audition, what made you feel connected to the character? Now we only usually get the sides. You don't get the full script. So when you saw the sides, what interesting? Clara, I asked you the same thing as well.
At first I ain't know I had rock, so I had to do many other characters, like many other roles before I even got there. But the role of Rock losing a brother, I felt it because I done lost friends before, and I'm close
Mm,
to people who done lost brothers out here, so it was like I somewhat know that feeling.
okay, okay, all right. And Claire,
Um, yeah, so I remember the audition process was actually very fun, and it was mostly improv at first. It was Karen would give me a setup, a scenario, and she'd say, okay, in this one you're gonna kind of play it nice and be kind of professional, and then she'd be like, okay, now this one I want you to get angry, I want you to get mad, excuse me.
Mhm.
So it was just really fun because we just kind of like got to run through all these different ways that I think
Mhm.
she could see this character playing out, and yeah, and I think I read a lines from the script as well. So
Yes, yes,
So improv, it makes it really fun because you kind of get to bring out what you've all, growing up you want to be a
yes,
police or nurse or
yes,
whatever. So you
yes,
came out, you're a detective.
yes.
Now you guys got this the small parts, and the now you got the full script. So when you read the full script, which I know you guys do because you're awesome actors, when you read the full script, what was your first reaction? And
Ooh.
Ace, you can answer that too. Anyone.
Okay, so honestly, and you don't take this the wrong way, she really, she studies me. This is my little sister.
Okay.
So this is the honest to goodness truth, and they can vouch for me. When she writes my script, she talks how I talk. This is
Right.
really me. So
Okay.
she will give me a script, and I can kind of skim over it. And if we're in rehearsal and they will say their line, I will respond how I would respond in real life. But she pretty much wrote that because she studies me. That's my sister. So
Got
therefore,
you.
that's how I embodied the character and understood the script, because I'm really playing
That's
powerhouse.
you.
Just a little.
So you know nonsense for real, for real.
I mean, that's just there's been plenty of times where like I would just say my lines and really didn't read the script, because she
She just
writes off
knows
of
you.
how I am. Yes.
That's
So it makes
awesome.
it easier for me too.
Right, right,
You know what I
right.
mean? And there'd be
What
times where
about
I might
you?
even start talking and she'll be like, you know what? Write that down, y'all. Because if you write that down, we're gonna change the script a little bit because that sound look a little better. So that's just how
Nice. That's good. So you're basically a natural
no, well,
in a sense.
I just play me.
She don't want to admit it.
I
She
just
never
play
was
me.
supposed to.
I
Yeah.
wasn't. No. So
Right. But you play
truly-
it so well. Yes, we know that's you naturally, but to do it on screen is still, because
It's
I
different.
could be here fussing at
That's
my
a lot.
kids, but if I have to act it out, I'm gonna probably be a little bit more reserved with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
I keep telling her that.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. She don't want to.
Okay.
She gonna accept this soon. Don't
Yeah, that's exactly.
yes. And Claire, when you read the full script, what did you think? Like,
yeah, I think opposite from Ace, I think my character is very much different than who I am, and I had to step into a role that I'd never played before, and that's being an experienced detective that's kind of like, very stern and intense, and I had to kind of figure out, how do I make this come across realistic? What's it like to actually, and I had to kind of put some thought into that, of what would this, not only what would a real professional in this field, how would they be dressing? How would they be acting? What would their mannerisms be?
Nice.
So yeah, I kind of had to think about it, because it was just the opposite of who I am and what comes naturally to me.
All right. So you study the character, which shows, that's a sign of an amazing actress, because you don't just come out here and be like, oh, I know how to be a detective. Who knows how to be a detective unless you're a detective? So that's great. That's good. And Mr. Rock, yourself, how did you, when you read the full script, what did you think? I know you said that Rock lost a family member in the film, and then you lost one in real life. So how was that for you after reading the full script?
It was after, I had to learn a lot of stuff. I had to learn because this is my first time really. So it was like, I had to learn. I was getting taught as I went, because it was a lot of things I didn't know. So I play it how I play it outside when I had to learn how to play it as an actor. So as the time went, I caught on, and now you could say I'm like a Denzel, Michael B. Jordan, or something like that.
Okay.
This is not.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that, Corey.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like okay, you went. All right.
Yeah, he didn't even go like maybe did. He went straight to the top.
He went to Oscar. Yeah.
I thought we was there. My fault.
He didn't do the neighborhood award show. He just got an Oscar.
He went straight to the Oscars. So, okay. All right.
Oh my gosh. So thank you guys that are tuning in on Facebook. I see quite a few of you guys on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you so much. I am speaking with Katie, the writer, Ace, and Claire and Rock. These are, the writer and actors from the film Ace of Spades, a series, Ace of Spades, and their season 1, their season 2, season 3 is coming anytime soon. We're hoping this week, maybe this month. It's coming. It's gonna air on Tubi. If you haven't already watched season 1 and season 2, make sure you watch it in order to catch up when season 3 drop. I just also wanted to remind the audience that I host a monologue competition every month on the third Wednesdays of the month. The next monologue competition is next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you go to my website, www.thecoreyloveshow.com, and register so that you can join. I have 4 different judges from different avenues in the acting industry. So make sure that you tune in. Even if you don't join or register, just tune in so that you can get some tips and tricks that they share. It's always fun. It's a lot of fun on there as well too. So thank you guys so much for that. I just wanted to show the trailer for those of you that are tuning in.
Okay.
Mama, I'm not going back. Not without you. You always tell us that family is everything. Well, my family is here. You are here. You tripping, Mom.
Well, I never said the shooting happened here.
Then why are you here?
Who is terrible at this game?
Can we put a pizza later? Hey, Pops, you know I've been doing my thing out here lately in baseball and stuff.
Yeah, I see you, man. Keep it up. I'm proud of you.
I got a game tomorrow. You gonna be there?
Where else I'm gonna be? Of course I'm gonna be.
What y'all come over for?
I was just about to call you.
You do know I got you, Arian, and Quan for life. I'ma always make sure y'all straight. You know that, right? Yes.
Now, I do want to say, no shade at all, but this quality looks like it is like y'all done leveled up. I see.
Leveled up. So this season 3 for me was very personal because season 1 and 2 was the groundwork. It was the foundation. So in season 3, I wanted to level up everything. I wanted to build on everything from the acting to myself as a writer, but the camera, because I know cameras are important. So we shot this entire season with a red camera. Shout out to Josh, our cinematographer. So yeah,
Nice.
this season, the scenes it's really dope. They're really nice.
I'm excited. I don't
Thank
look
you,
at season 1 and 2 like 3 times. I'm like, where I
Thank
need 3 to drop. I'm gonna have to watch them
you.
again in order to
Right. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. But yeah,
because that's just how I'm like, it needs to be in
yes.
sequence for
See
me.
what's
So
going on.
yeah, I just had to compliment you on that for sure.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Now, Claire said earlier that she did a research and on a detective and how to embody it. But what did you think that you brought that was authentic to your character?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think there's reading your lines in the way
Right.
that your character, the detective would read them. But then there's the human behind the lines. And so I tried to kind of bring some parts of some humanity into the character in between the lines. And ways that I tried to do that was facial expressions, for instance, because I'm 100% a person that I show every facial expression on my face. I could think that I'm, portraying a certain way, but if I feel a certain way inside, you're going to see it on my face.
Yeah, same.
So I'm like, how do I? Okay, this character, she's saying something stern. And she's coming cool, calm, and collected. But how is she really feeling inside? Maybe she's frustrated at this person for not giving her the answers. She's upset. So I'm like, how can I display that on my face with my mannerisms? Maybe I take off my jacket. I'm getting hot. So little things like that you can add in that make the character feel real.
I like that. I like that a lot. Yes. That was a good answer, man. And what about you, Rock?
I just brought outside to acting. I brought the stuff I know from my past, from being in the past to acting. I implemented that into certain stuff that Katie taught me, because some stuff you had to tell me that's too much. You need to try this. Stop being you and be this person. So I had to learn. I had to learn a lot of stuff.
And before you answer, Ace, I like that Rock said that, because a lot of people say that when you're acting, you don't be yourself. You become someone else. And I feel like if you're used to being that type of person, like with Ace, she said that's her tone and that's how she usually is. I think it plays off better. It doesn't seem like you're forcing it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So what?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Go ahead.
So wait, repeat your question. What's your question to me? So you're saying, how did I embody the character? Or
right? Yes. What did you bring that was authentic?
I was me. I'm sorry.
But that's fine, because that's how you are. So that's how you did it. And if I don't know you, I've never met you. So when I see that, I'm like, dang, because that's the first thing I said. Dang, she played this shit too good. Like, gotta be like this. And here you go. You said that's you. But there are people that say you should not act how you act normally. But I think it works well for you.
For this particular role, it fits.
Okay.
Now, if I was to play like more of a, a softer role or girlfriend movie, I would probably be softer, but that's, considering I'm, and like Rock said, sometimes when you have seen things in your past, or you know how to respond properly. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure. How do you feel about that, Katie?
I think all of them, their answers are spot on. Like Claire, she became the character, and because I worked opposite her, like in Storybook Entertainment Group, I live by the philosophy: iron sharpens iron. There's no competition. We make each other better. So if someone in the scene if Claire is killing it, it's not me going like, oh my God, I'm in competition. No, my job is I need to get on her level and her acting. And because every actor has to be accepting. If I'm accepting of that, then I'm going to rise to the occasion. So when she took off her jacket in a part of a scene, I'm like, okay, I'm taking off my glasses as soon as she take off her. And we had to time that and I wanted to time it because it was so dope, and so it worked out well. So I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
With Rock, I would say that he is naturally a laid back guy, and so the character of Rock, originally I had him a different way, but with him, I'm like, okay, this is his first role. He is laid back, but that worked for the character because his brother, he has the brother who got killed, which that is the root of season 3, and then he has his younger brother. He's the wild one. He's the flashy one. So it kind of worked out, and because Rock is young, Rock is cool and laid back. He was able to embody that, obviously, but at the same time, like he said, some things he didn't know, he was, willing to learn as well, and so it worked out.
And I love that. I love that, Rob. Being new, you didn't come cocky. You wanted to learn, and you took everything in. Is there any classes that you guys ever taken before, or do you offer classes, Katie?
No. So what we do is we probably, in talking to different production companies, we rehearse because it's a series.
In
We
person,
do
yeah.
rehearsals Monday through Thursday, maybe Monday through Wednesday, Saturdays, and then we film on Sundays. And then the days we not filming on Sundays, we will rehearse. So it's like that. We rehearsing because
Nice.
it is. And I didn't want it to give it any lackluster, because you could watch a movie, whether it's Netflix, Tubi, Amazon, and it's a 5 episodes or 12. But if the acting's not good, you got the best camera in the world, but no.
Yeah.
So I needed them. I knew this season I was like writing. Like I was in my bag. So I needed each of them to bring that out, to deliver what I wrote. And I honestly can say they definitely did.
And to add to that, and you all, Rock, Claire, when we're in rehearsal, when we walk in, we go straight to character. We have to go straight to character.
I like. Yeah.
Lines, I'm mad. Like in real life, like what should you say? Like what? So now me and Rock, we got this love-hate relationship in rehearsal. Like he tried to get mad at me, but we play too much. But I have to rile him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it'll be times like she'd be like, I need your facial expressions. And so I get up on him like, who you kill who? Like, you won't smoke with me. So we're in there tugging the war, and like sometimes with Claire, when we were preparing, because basically you win basketball games at practice.
Yes.
You don't win basketball games in the game. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So with Claire, I would call her out her name.
Like her would be right there as a detective,
and she goes into her mode immediately. So I'm like, you looking for me? Like, so what I'm saying? So she's looking like,
I love it.
I'm looking for you.
And that's with the whole cast of season 3. So shout out to all the cast members of season 3. Every last one of them. We would be in rehearsal sometime. I might whisper in one of their ear, like, okay, go say this to that person to see if they go get in the character. And they would be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? And this season is 97% new actors and actresses.
Oh, okay.
It's only 4 from season 1 and 2. So
I noticed that in the trailer. I was like, I'm not seeing. Okay. I had to write that down. Walk in character. I like that. I like that. And that makes you get right, get started, get moving. I love that, Katie, you said, and I've never heard that before. I could be wrong, but I've never heard anyone do rehearsals that often, to be honest.
I know. And some people like, why you do it that often? Like, when you see all these 7 episodes, you'll see. And
so season 3 is 7 episodes.
It's 7. I did 7. Yes, the first 2 seasons I did 5, and typically people do like 5 episodes. But I was like, no, we gonna go. We gonna go to the top. We gonna go.
Ooh, I'm ready. Tubi ain't saying nothing. We need a date.
So any day. Any day.
That's all they can say. Any day. It's been any day for about 2 months.
Everybody be like, when it's dropping? I'm like, any day now. But it's worth the wait. It's worth it.
Yes, I'm ready. Those of you that are tuning in, I don't know if you participated earlier in the caption this post. So
look at all this.
This is a BTS of Ace of Spades, and it's funny. So people came up with captions. I posted it. Caption this, and so whoever wins, you guys got to vote here in the comment section. So you got to drop A, B, or C. You will receive a I support independent films. It ain't easy shirt from me, right? So They're laughing.
Where
When
you
your
at?
partners brag about going to Ruth Chris this weekend and you just finish a pack of noodles. So I was like, I wonder if it was chicken or beef or shrimp. And then B, when he tell his homeboys that she didn't go straight to sleep after sex. If you know, you know. And when so did somebody send this to me in my DM? They said when you listening to bro 8 script talking about drugs and money. So you guys will vote
there's
in
one
the
more.
comment section. There was one more. I didn't
Yeah, it was
swear.
one more. She did it like an hour ago before we got on. She did it.
I didn't see it. Let me see. Let me make sure. Tell it to me if you can find
She
it.
said, when you tell your homeboy his drop was short and consequences is life for
Dang.
life.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Tell it to me again.
He said, when
Wait,
you
wait,
tell
wait,
your
wait. Hold on.
homeboy his drop was short and
Oh shoot.
consequences is life for life.
I gotta add that one.
Yeah, you gotta add that one. That's a good one.
That is a good one. I like yeah.
That might be the scene.
Oh no.
What you say, Rock?
I said that might be the scene.
Yeah.
Wait, tell me one more time. When you
tell your homeboy his drop was short and consequences is life for life.
his drop, I'm trying to type it. Drop was short, and consequences what?
And consequences is life for life.
Kind of like that one too. Now, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. So, guys, don't vote yet. Let me drop this one in there as well, too. That's dang. They come. How they come up with this stuff? I like that. That is a good one. Yes. So I'm gonna post that in a second, guys. No, Kayla and King David, don't vote yet. We got one more. Unless you're sticking with
That's
your
David. He
story.
plays Jamal on the show.
Okay, thanks for tuning in. Is that D or so I'm picking D? The drop was shot.
Hey, Angel, what's up?
Hold on, let me put it in here, guys. Man, that's a good one. I don't know, bruh. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it up for a second, let you guys check it out. Repeat them one more time so you guys can vote. I'll share it again at the end. So it's when your partners brag about going to Ruth Chris this weekend and you finish a pack of noodles, shrimp, chicken, or beef. I don't know which one. B, when he tell his homeboys that she didn't go straight to sleep after sex. When you listening to bro 8 script about drugs and money. In D, when you tell your homeboy his drop was short and consequences is life or life. What are you choosing? So drop yours in there. I'm gonna keep watching them. And we're gonna just keep going. I just wanted to share the cast, like the first cast, the second cast, really cool. I love y'all photo shoot.
No, this is so this is all for season 3. It's just I broke it up into 2 pictures because this is all of these individuals are in season 3. This is like 23, 24 cast members.
Okay. And none in season 1 and 2? Well, some.
Tamar, who plays Tara, is in season 1 and 2. David, who plays Jamar, is in season 1 and 2. Then you got Jamile, who plays Keisha in season 1 and season 2. And then of course you got Ace in season 1 and 2. And then you got Garfield, who plays Merc in season 1 and season 2.
Okay. So now why did you change? Why aren't some of the characters in season 3? Well, I know I've seen it. I don't know if some of you guys have seen it, but I know why some wouldn't be in there, but some that I would think would be in there. Maybe they are. We'll wait. I'm gonna wait.
Too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Let's just go ahead and wait. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, guys, and keep going. So every time I've worked on set as a PA, and now it's not a bad thing. It might not be a good thing either. There's always something. There's something. It could be something that made us laugh, made us cry, made us want to quit, or just stuck with you like in a meaningful way. Is there any experience that you guys had on set that either one of those stuck with you, made you cry, made you laugh? I guess if you cried, you wanted to quit. So either one. Anyone?
My most memorable scene when we were filming, I was speaking with my daughter.
Who plays Ace's daughter is introduced in this season, played
Okay.
by Kayla.
Um, I had to give her a real good lecture, but the
Mm-hmm.
lecture I was giving her is the lecture I would give to my kids in real life.
Mm.
So when I'm talking to her, I meant it, and I meant it to her too. So
Mm-hmm.
when I'm talking to her, I'm like, listen to me, digest this.
Yeah.
What I'm telling you is serious, and this is going to go with you if I'm not here. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So that was my most memorable, and it was heartfelt because I meant it.
Nice.
Because
Yeah.
she was my daughter on set. So and in real life, I'm gonna tell my kids this stuff too.
The same thing. Nice,
Yes.
nice, nice. What about you, Claire?
I would say most memorable was when we were in Detroit, and the night before we were rehearsing together, and then we decided to change a scene, and I had to improv kind of kind of like a monologue type moment. It was like a long, string of talking, and it was a very like heated scene for my character, and it was kind of the first time that my character was like really mad, felt
Mm.
frustrated, not just like betrayal kind of mad. And so
Mhm.
I had to kind of improv this very emotional scene in the way that this character would do it. And so that definitely tested me as an actor to come up with that and to show all that emotion. And we did it, I think, 3 or 4 times. I could, tweak things a little bit each time we did it. But that was the most challenging for me, but also the most fun scene that I got to film.
Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. And what about you, Rod? That's good, Claire. I can't wait to see season 3. I'm getting more excited now. Yes.
My most memorable moment.
Lord help
Just you better leave him alone.
Lord help us.
I like my favorite part on there is when we had to go finally run into our mom after the situation. So that was more.
Mm,
It was touching for real, and I had to lock in
okay.
and really give it that look and all that. So that was a real crazy scene for me. So
Okay. Nice, nice. Okay. I'm for real. Like I'm so excited out. um Jay Monique let me tell you guys that are tuning in. I don't know if you guys have ever been on any of my other shows, but people a lot of times I ask guests to be on my show, or I've watched something and it either moved me, or I just, hey, I need to know more. Let's talk about them. So even before I met KD and Ace, I had watched Ace of Spades, and I loved it. I watched season 1, and then I saw season 2 because I didn't know it was a season 2 at first. On Tubi it doesn't separate it. There's a season 1 you got to click, and then there's a
It's the
season 2.
Dropbox. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So I had only seen 1, then I saw that it was 2. I was like, man, I really like the series. So hey, Instagram, Katie the writer, and I was like, I like this. And now here we are today. So I just wanted to say that to let people know, like when I say I really enjoyed something, I really watched it, enjoyed it, and
Thank you.
So keep doing what y'all are doing.
Thank you.
J Monique asks, how does each season inspire the next?
I would say each season inspires the next, because it's like a movie. Sometimes it's just one and done. With a
Yeah.
series, as a writer, I have to think like, okay, if this happens in episode 1, how does this
Mhm.
happen in episode 2? How's it gonna
Mhm.
play a part in the finale? Because I have to bring everything together. I can honestly say,
Mhm.
in season 1 and 2, the storyline was open, and to a lot of people, they was
Mhm.
like, so we getting a little confused. So that stuck with me, and so as a
Okay.
writer, I made sure in season 3 I tightened everything up, but I also stayed true to season 1 and season 2, because at the end of season
Right.
2, if you haven't already seen it, and if you have, well, I don't want to give it away, but some happened. Well, Rock kind of did. It's okay. His older brother in season 2, the finale, he gets killed by Ace,
Mhm.
and so from
Mhm.
then on, it goes. Well, you did kill him.
you just tell girl.
It's season 2. They can go back and watch it.
It's so hard.
But yeah,
It's hard.
so it's inspiring because I want to keep the story going. I make sure it's connected. Each episode is connected. Like episode
That is
7,
good.
it's everything is connected from episode 1 until the end of episode 7. Everything's connected.
And see, that's hard. Like, I'm not a writer, obviously, but
Mhm.
I mean, I can't even imagine trying to remember and keep up and put it
Mhm.
together. Because
Mhm.
watching it, I can go back. You got nothing to
Yes,
go back
yes.
to when you're writing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So,
yes.
yeah.
It is a lot. It's a like a series. It's a lot of scenes. It's a lot of scripts. Like sometimes the actors, I think when they saw it, when we had our premiere, some of them forgot. Like, oh, we did this scene. Yes, because
Yes.
we did that back in episode 1. You know, so they didn't forget that. So
Yeah. And I don't know if
Wow.
that answers what my next. Oh, he's saying something?
Yeah,
I have
what-
I
muted.
take that back. That wasn't the most memorable moment I had in that show.
Mhm.
Okay. What was it?
The most memorable moment was actually funny. It was
What was
about
it?
an
Mhm.
audition that I had to do,
So it was an audition.
and the guy brought up a name, Loose Booty. Now that was hilarious.
So
What?
That was the
No, she
funniest
said
thing
on
that went the
scene.
whole
On
season.
set.
No,
Just
That
text me.
lasted the whole.
He's a
Oh,
mess.
hey, Rock, I think they be having you in timeout. I could tell.
We do. We do.
Hey, blame Sean. Sean just text me like that ain't the funniest. That ain't the best.
Oh my God. Sean would have to
Sean
remind
would,
you.
yeah,
Thank you,
Sean.
Sean. Sean plays the character of Juan, Rock's younger brother, in season 3.
Okay.
And can I please
King.
say something really quick?
You
Shout
fine.
out to King David the One, Kayla, Tamar. Did y'all see anybody else?
Angel, shout out to
Angel.
Angel,
There-
Jessica.
Well, I was saying the cast members. Kayla, she right there.
Mhm.
Basically, these are our cast members who was not on the live right now.
Okay. Well, thanks for jumping on, guys. That's support. I love it.
Yes,
That's
yes.
what you're
Thank y'all. We
supposed to
love
do.
y'all. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
I really like that. That's what's up. Thank you guys for supporting. Team, that's a team. That's how team works.
Mhm.
So,
Yes.
Jamoni has another question. With your cast, how can you differentiate their weaknesses and strengths in order to fit into each character?
Okay,
Jamoni, I'm
so
gonna write some of these questions for my other interviews, girl.
good person. So I'll tell an interesting story. There was a character in season 3. Her name is Sunny. The shout out to the actress who plays her, Maya. So at the beginning there was another actress set to play her, but Sunny is a complex character. But so in order to play certain roles, you got to be able to let me as a director bring it out of you. And so sometimes I don't want to say weakness, but I get why she said the weakness versus the strength. Sometimes as a director, we might spend so much time because we want this actress to pull this role, but then I might be doing them a disservice by not pulling them and maybe put them in another role, not a lesser role, but another role that fits them. Because I have this challenge in myself. Like I feel like I could put an actress. I feel like I could put Kayla in the role of Sunny and the role of Ace's daughter, Arian. That's me. Well, really, it's okay if this person only plays this role. But I will say this season, one of my biggest challenges was it wasn't the one who was originally supposed to play Sunny. She was not able to because and I had to realize it wasn't me. That role wasn't for her. And it's okay as a director to realize, you know what? This role is for them. Like Rock, he is fit to play Rock. He's not fit to play Jamal. And that doesn't mean that he's not versatile. That just means his strength is in this character. His strength is in being the nemesis of Ace. And Jamal, played by David Shabazz, shout out to him. His strength is in playing this younger brother of terror, this man who is a great father. Keep in mind, Rock is a father too, but they're on two sides of the spectrum. So as a director, it's your job to find each actor's strength and somewhere else they might be if that role doesn't particularly fit them. So
now that's what you call directing right there.
I try.
Like, yeah.
In agreement to what she's saying with this particular role, it was when we were trying to prepare the original Sunny, it was draining me. So I couldn't she was not sharpening my iron. And it's not that she's a terrible person. It was just
her
not
first role.
It was her, but it was not for her.
Yes.
So I'm
Right.
trying
Yes.
to get this chemistry with her, and it's not chemistrying.
Yes.
It's not working. So I'm like, I need help here. Maybe we
Yeah,
need someone else
Yes.
to
Who
bring
could?
this
Yeah,
out of
I
her.
get it.
When we replaced her, I was turned now. You know, because
Yeah.
I'm like, now she's sharpening my iron. And there we go, take iron sharpening iron.
Yes.
And that's her motto.
Yeah.
That's all of our motto in that rehearsal every single time.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Angel I Survive says, Ace, I'm not the cast, but I have joined the team.
Yes,
she
she has.
has.
Shout out to Angel. That's our girl in California.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna throw this out really quick, and then I'm gonna ask another question. So first of all, I'm gonna have you describe your character in 3 words. Each person is gonna describe their character in 3 words. So think about that for a second. Not too many seconds, but I'll let you guys think about that. Rock, be nice. And listening, this is Excited by Surf Up and Prince DJ out of Memphis. So on my show, I also try to get music, independent music to showcase for the audience too. So all right, we're gonna end that so that we can get it. Y'all ready? Who wanna go first? Claire, you? Rock.
Let Claire Rock.
Yeah. Let Rock go first.
You said 3?
Go Rock.
Yes.
Yeah.
A leader. Him.
You said
period.
Okay.
Sexy. I just can't help it.
And I do. I'm not gonna lie. I do gotta say you got some good looking characters in your film. Not that nobody else doesn't, but all y'all.
Thank you.
So, all right, Claire.
So I would say intense, passionate, and serious.
Yes.
Serious.
Me. I say powerful. No nonsense. Stern.
Yes.
Very stern.
Indeed. I tried to get this clip when you were talking to Mark. You had came, I think it was episode 2, season 2, episode 2 or 3, and you were like, 1, 2. I was like,
I said I want to know. I said I want to know his mama, his daddy. I want to know if he got a dog. And let me tell you, Corey, I made that line up by myself. I did. I said I don't.
Listen,
you like, where do you come up with this stuff?
I didn't even know that.
I'm sorry.
That role, I could not get the clip for whatever reason. My phone was not saving it. I was like, oh my God, I wanted to show it because it was like. If I get to do it, I'm gonna post it on my platform.
Okay.
Because that was good. So wait, someone had a question. Sorry. That's a good one in 3 words. Hey, somebody said, hey, Tamar said, hey.
Yeah.
And Jen Monet, how do you make sure that in this masculine industry? I try not to ask that, but she's asking it, not me. How do you make sure in this masculine industry that your female lead continues to stand on business and hold her own as the seasons continue?
So that's an excellent question because everyone asks me what inspired me. So if you watch a lot of shows and movies, it is male led, but I wanted to go with a female queen pen. And even though Ace said it's the money, when you see season 3 and even with season 2 to an extent, Ace is about family. Actually, shout out to Garfield who plays Merc. He watched it over again on Tubi, and he was like, you really added loyalty in there, brotherhood, family. Because if you look at Ace, if she was working a Fortune 500, she would be a CEO of $1 million company. It just happens she's a CEO of $1 million drug empire. But she's still about her family. She's still about her brotherhood, her brothers.
Definitely.
and G who comes into play. And so she has her daughter and her son in season 3. And so I can make sure that she still stands on business. Ace is this person who, she's a woman, of course, she's fly, she's attractive, but at the same time, she's no nonsense. Like you can have the best of both worlds. You don't have to make it where the lead is so far masculine. They like, oh, so she's really just a male. No, she can still be her, still be sexy, still be about her business as well, and still have the men respect her, because all the men, Kingston, even Cass to a certain extent in season 1 and 2,
Yes,
though they were
yeah.
enemies, he had to respect her as his enemy. So that was a good question. As a writer, you have to be able to separate that. If I wanted a male driven show lead, I would just have that.
This is funny. So we got a Black History fact that's coming from King David, the one. Walker is the first person to become a TV star on accident. I like that.
My brother. Thank you.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like he wasn't supposed to be on the show at all. It was an accident. We did The Community, which is Ace of Spades is actually a spinoff from that. It's on YouTube, and so she was supposed to come in from one quick scene because we flew to Miami to film.
Which one?
It's called The Community. It's on my YouTube channel, Storybook Entertainment Group.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Ace of Spades. Ace came from that. She first appeared in that. The viewers loved her. And I'm like, you got to stay on. She wasn't even supposed to act. She flew to Miami. I was doing another project there. And ever since then, she says, kill me off.
That's when you say Mark, with her initials up, KMO, that means kill me off. I was never for it. Here we go.
Oh my God.
Acting is
she
not
said,
for me.
I was gonna ask what KMO was an insider, like a private thing. Yeah, I get some water for KD. That's me.
You know where it's at.
Doing my PA stuff. Let me get cola or room temperature. Listen. All right. So before we get into the game, y'all. I am going to she killed me off. Okay. So before we get into the game, I'm gonna ask one more question. We're gonna get into the game. And guys that are tuning in, you can participate as well. And if you're not already following, make sure that you follow everyone that's on this platform right now on this panel. We got Claire. That's not Claire, that's Brown. Follow Ace, Just Brown's Beauty on Instagram. Follow Rock One El Jefe Bags. Know what that means? All right. And make sure you follow KD, of course, KD the writer.
Yes.
On Instagram, and Claire Detective Kelly at Claire_Marie15 on all social media. Make sure you follow them, interact with them, conversate with them, and find out more about their character. Watch season 1, season 2. I'm telling you, you got to watch season 1, season 2 to move on to season 3 and get excited. Let's do a watch party when it drops so that we can all be watching it together. That'll be dope.
Yes.
You can't wait.
With our green screen behind us.
I know. And then don't forget, after the game, we're going to see who won. So I might be doing this wrong. Let's see which one wins the most. But right now, it's supposed to be which one has the most votes. I don't know what the heck I was thinking, but A, B, C, or D. Let's see which one has the most votes. So you guys go get the prize. The person who made the caption gets the prize.
Okay.
Let me clarify that. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna leave that up for a second, and we're gonna get started. So everybody can participate. This is gonna be fun.
This or that.
Okay.
This or that. Let's go. This or that. Everybody is it Katie? Are y'all seeing it the same way?
We sitting in the same.
What did you say?
Okay, it's KD, Ace. Well, y'all together, Claire, and then Rock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna do it in that order.
Okay.
Crime boss or undercover cop?
What's the question?
So this or that, which one would you rather be?
Oh, me.
Crime boss.
Crime boss.
Sorry. Claire?
I have to pick undercover cop.
Rock?
Crime boss.
Yes.
This or that, butter popcorn or plain popcorn?
Butter.
Butter popcorn.
Butter.
Neither.
Neither?
This or that.
This or that, Rock.
He eating at the thing. Early morning shoot or night shoot?
Early morning.
Oh, I love them.
Night
I love
shoot.
them both.
Night
I love early morning.
I think I'm gonna go with early morning.
I like night.
Okay. Leading role or scene stealing supporting?
Scene stealing supporting.
Scene stealing supporting.
Scene stealing supporting. Claire?
Yeah, I like that. I like that scene stealing supporting.
Yeah. You know, sometimes to me they get more attention than
Yeah,
R&B or rap.
Started off.
The lead role hectic.
Yeah, it is.
R&B or rap?
Rap.
R&B.
I'm rap.
I write
rap.
to
I rap. Yeah.
Oh, rap.
Yeah,
Which
rap.
one you say, Claire?
Rap.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all tripping.
Yes.
She said rap.
That's fine.
That's fine.
R&B is the most.
All right, y'all know there's this thing going around. Everybody doing these line dance. So which one y'all like? The Tamia, which was gone, is gone. Well, it's not gone, but it's like Boots on the Ground is up now. So which one would you prefer, Boots on the Ground or Tamia?
Boots on the
I
ground.
do boots on the ground.
I don't even know what boots on the ground is.
I don't
Where
either.
them fans
I got
at?
my boots on the ground. Oh,
I'll
yeah.
take that one. That seems popular.
Huh?
Boots on the ground.
Boots on the
I'll
Yeah.
go with that one. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna send it to you, Claire. I'm gonna send it to you in your DM.
Maybe the Ace of Spades cast can do boots on the ground. That'd be great.
Yes. Make them do it. I took a while. I could say y'all the girl that taught me.
You look at Rocky there. Yeah.
King David say to me, Kayla says to me, okay.
Kayla said to me, okay. What David say?
David said to me too.
To me, okay.
He said to me a joint.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to take off this. Boom. All right. Famous actors or fresh new faces? Who do you want to see on screen now?
As me as a director or as a viewer?
For you as a director.
Fresh new faces.
Yes. Ace as an actor.
Fresh new faces.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm also gonna go with fresh new faces.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Fresh new faces.
Fresh new faces.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Kayla says the same thing. Angel says the same thing.
Yep.
And yes, he says the same thing. Yep. Right with y'all. Jay Monet said, "Where them fans at?"
Where them fans at?
All right.
Ace of Spades doing it.
Mm-hmm. Film sets or actual place? Like, do you rather be in a setting or you want to be at like the actual jail or the house or whatever?
I like actual sets.
Yeah.
It gives me more range.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say actual places too.
Mm-hmm.
Film sets are nice though.
Yeah, they're nice.
And it's more
I
time.
like actual places. Actual places.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with film sets. I like the energy in a
The energy.
set. It's fun.
Oh yeah, when we were on a film set in Detroit, that energy, we was moving.
Huh?
Yeah, I have.
We were moving. Yes.
Okay. And who set did y'all use?
D2R Studios, Dennis Reed set. Shout out to Dennis.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Reed. Tamar says film sets. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I used to do this thing called Tubi and Tito's. So I will create a little package, but now I have the love box, which comes with drinks too, and a shirt. But I just wanted to post it on Tubi and Tito's or BT and Bailey's.
Tubi and Tito's.
Tubi and Tito's.
Tubi and Tito's.
Let me find out you put that in your caption now, Rod.
Well, Amber, okay, Kayla said Tubi and Tito's. Amber, you're voting on D. Okay, I'm gonna go back for the vote. All right. Romantic comedy or thrillers?
Thrillers.
Romantic comedy.
Oh, I'm doing him a romantic movie.
My favorite
Yeah.
movie is The Notebook. That's one of the best
Really,
movies.
I love the Notebook. I would have
We're
never
not doing this
guessed
right
it.
now. We're not doing this right now.
Watch out for him on the screen in his love story.
Kayla, okay. Kayla says thrillers. Angel says thrillers. King David said thrillers. Kiki says water and Tubi.
Water and two.
I'm with Water and Tubi. I'm with that.
Right. And the final and the last one. I don't remember what it is. I want to see. Yeah. Okay. So this is funny because I did not know, and Claire said it, and Ace said it. So you guys, I never had this conversation with them before. So which would you prefer, this or that, improv or strictly script? How funny!
I'm doing me. Improv.
I'm going strictly strict because with Ace improv, I can't even.
We battle.
Strictly script.
I need to know what she doing before she do it.
Because I get to tripping.
They know the ones who acted across from you.
And Claire,
I like a mix of both, but if I had to pick, I guess I would. I guess I'd say improv, but I like a script though. But I like the freedom to every now and then be able to be like, hey, what if I did this?
right. Kayla says strictly script. I hate improv. Tamar says both.
Well, that's not this or that, Tamar.
Angel
Improv. Okay.
Yeah, Angel says improv. So yeah, so that's the end of the game. Now we gotta go back. Oh, there's one more.
Okay.
Film festivals or red carpet premiere.
Red carpet.
We had a big one. We had a nice one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with red
Nice.
carpet.
David said script.
Very fun.
Red carpet.
Rock.
I'm gonna go with red carpet premiere.
I'm torn in between a little bit. Probably red carpet.
Yeah.
I don't like dressing up too much. So yeah, I'm in between. Kayla says red carpet. J Monet says red carpet.
Red carpet. Yeah.
King David red carpet. Oh yeah, I like to dress up. Mm-hmm. Tamar red carpet. Okay. Angel boat.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. So yeah, that was the last one for real this time. All right, guys. So I just want to thank you guys so much for being on the show. Those of you that are tuning in, thank you so much. Now we're going to post this up one more time. And I'm gonna run it back. So those of you that are on, please drop your answers now so that I could jot them down. I don't have a moderator. I'm doing it all by myself. Yeah, so drop them again. Team put it on. The team put it on, J Monet said. So A, King is going with A. Tamar is going with A. Okay, A. Tamar, I like how your name is spelled. Kayla is going with C. Monet is going with B. Y'all can vote too.
Okay, we can.
Yeah.
I'm going with D.
D, KDD.
Ace D.
Angel D.
I'll go with C.
Let's see.
C. Claire.
A said
C.
she going with D.
Ace
Rock.
of D. Okay. Looks like D.
You going with B? Oh.
Janique says D. Okay. D is in the lead. Where you going with, Rock?
I would go with B.
You going with
B or D?
B.
Okay. All right. That's it. Nobody else voting. It's more people on here. Participate. All right. So we're going to, I'm going to show you guys. So I got 2 A's, King David and Tamar.
Okay.
I got 2 C's, Kayla and Claire.
Okay.
I got 1 B, well, 2 B's, J Monet and Rock, and I got 4 D's, Ace, KD, Angel, and Janique.
All right.
Okay.
So whoever posted D, I gotta go back. I don't know. You know who they are. Is that on my post or yours?
It's on our joint post. Her
The
name
joint one?
is I don't remember. Anquinique Davis. Anquinique Davis. Anquinique Davis. Anquinique. If I might be saying it wrong, if so, I apologize.
Oh, I don't see it. I'm a
And then we'll try DAFA, the fave one.
The fave one.
okay. The fave one. Okay, I don't know her. She just followed me, so let me follow her back.
She just followed me. But yeah, hers is
Okay, cool. All right, so is she on? If you're on, if you're not on, you just won a support independent film. It ain't easy shirt.
Yeah.
So
Congratulations.
I'm gonna message her. Claire, I'm gonna send you boots on the ground. I ain't forget.
Yes.
Oh Lord, wait. So Kiki came in with C. Okay,
Mhm.
so that's 3 C's. And then Amber D. So D is really pretty much it at this point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's closed
Indeed.
out. We're done with that. Do you guys one more last thing, and then we're done.
Mhm.
Like it's 9:01. I try to do 30 minutes. It never happens. That means it's a good thing. One word, just one word. I want you guys to tell us in one word what season 3 gonna be.
I'm gonna go last.
You gonna go last?
I'm gonna go last.
One word, Rock. You can't add nothing.
Suspenseful.
That means it's gonna be a 4. We shall see.
We shall see.
KMO.
Tamar said, "Shit." Yeah, Tamar. I said it how you typed it. Shit. I think that's. I like that. Kayla said, "Fire." Amber says, "Fire."
Fire. Yeah. What's up, Amber? That's my niece.
Okay. Claire, you want to go? Rock still thinking. Ace said suspenseful.
I would say emotional.
Emotional.
Aww.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good
one. Touching.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go. And looking at all the episodes back to back several times. Epic.
Good word. Good word.
Go big or go home. Shit.
And that's what it was. That's what it was.
I can get with that. I can get with that.
I'm gonna go epic. I'm gonna stand on that.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, that was good.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Wow, Claire, don't laugh at her, please. Epic.
That was good.
Spades up. Thank you, Angel. Spades up.
That's it right here. Is that how you do a spade?
I don't think that's how is that how you
okay,
do it?
okay.
Is
Spades up.
Is this a spade?
Spade. Not the heart.
There we go. Rock, why would you do that? Put the spades up, Rock.
Right there.
Rock, put it
I'm
up.
with Ace. I ain't with Ace.
I got it.
Well, we're doing it, Rock. Well, show us, Rock.
That's
Rock don't want to. Is this the spade?
Spade.
I
That's
don't
right
know.
there. That's right there.
You ain't finna give me rooting for Ace.
These spades.
It's a spade. Spades up.
I ain't rooting for Ace.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Corey. Corey, you muted. Still muted, Corey.
Come on, Corey, come back.
Corey, you muted yourself. We can't hear you.
Nah, here I go.
Now,
okay, there we go.
Yes. Okay. So I just want to make sure that you guys, again, if you're not already following, make sure you follow Katie, the writer. You got to stay following Ace, Katie, Rock, Claire, so that you can see when the film drops. Katie said you're going to try to set up a watch party. I don't mind doing one as well. I love doing them. It's fun. We see that
we could definitely do a watch party. I think that would be live. That would be dope. That'd be epic.
Follow
It'd
Ace at Jess at Jess Brown's Beauty. The only thing is, it's not a feature. It's series. It's episodes.
Oh yes,
that's the only.
Watch the whole thing.
Yeah, that would be
we could do one.
Okay.
We could do one or two. Because is it 30 minutes as well? 34.
The first one is like 45 minutes.
Yeah, the first one's a little longer.
So we can do the first one.
Yeah, we can do the first one. Okay. Yes. And I just want to say real quick to all the actors and actresses who are watching, the ones who are not, I really appreciate you. And this season, everyone's gonna see all the hard work we did at rehearsal. So I'm proud of the cast members. Thank you. Yes.
Yay! I love it. And I love all y'all responses tonight. I'm excited to see you guys. I'm gonna have to watch 1 and 2 again. My attention, my memory bad, y'all. So that's okay. But we're gonna stay in touch. Everyone,
Yes,
again, make sure
definitely.
that you follow everyone that's on here. If you're not already following me, make sure you follow me. And as always, guys, I always say, if there were no you, there will be no me. So thank you for being on the show tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Guidance, blessings, and love, everyone. Good night.
Thanks for tuning in tonight. We're always excited to partner with amazing sponsors to help keep the show running smoothly and to promote incredible businesses. If you're interested in sponsoring an episode and gaining great exposure, we'd love to have you on board. Simply visit our website at www.thecoreyloveshow.com to learn more and get started. Let's make something special together.
That was a great